Hi, I'm going to paint a giraffe using many mediums. I'm using my water-soluble pencils, doing parts of the giraffe. I'm just making little blocks on his face and blocks on his body and filling it up with my color pencils. So that's the way I'm doing it, and I'm doing it freehand. I just used reference, and then I continued to work on my own. I took little sections. I cut his face into sections, the eyes separate, the cheeks separate, the mouth separate, the ears separate, and each section I colored with a water soluble pencil, a different pencil. And when I loaded my brush with water and put it across the page, it um, worked like as if I have used watercolors, and the effect is beautiful. When do try to use watercolor pencils sometime, and these are Faber Castles. I have compared Faber Castell to Castle, an American brand, which is extremely good. The pigment is extremely good. Faber Castell is not so bad as well. You could just start with that. Now each section of the face has been done, and I have painted in the colors I want, multicolors, and I loaded my brush with water, dipped it into the face, and have a beautiful colored face. The eyes are done. I've left a little eye white patch for the pupil. I'll do it again for the other eye. It has got colored in. So I'll just use bleed proof white and put it there. Now I'm doing painting his mouth with a loaded brush. The brush is loaded only with water. Spreading the paint around, I'm moving it around with my brush. You have to all you have to do is move the paint around with your brush, which has water on it. That's it. Make your sections and drop the water, and you have a beautiful section wise painting of a giraffe. Now I'm continuing with the body. Again, I'm making sections and dropping my uh, pure watercolors now. This time I'm not using my watercolor pencils. Now I've shifted to my watercolors, and I'm all the colors I feel like. I'm just randomly picking up colors and dropping them up section wise and completing the body of the giraffe. I've completed all the sections, and now I'm just outlining them with a little bit of black watercolor, and just being careful that the black doesn't bleed into the other sections. So I have waited for the giraffe to sort of dry out a bit, and then I am just outlining all the sections. Now I making the leaves all around, painting all the leaves around my giraffe. I take a lot of water in very less paints, really saturate it with water and just a drop of paint, and make these loose leaves all around the giraffe and give it a very three-dimensional look. I want the giraffe to look as if he's hidden in the foliage in the forest. So it appears to be a forest where the giraffe is visible, his body is visible. Now I'm using a waterproof white gel marker to outline all my sections. And by doing this, my giraffe has started looking so beautiful. Just take your waterproof white gel pen and go over the sections, but just please wait for your painting to be absolutely dry before you do this. And it shows up very well on very dark colors. See how it's showing up on my blue and it's showing up on my green. I'm outlining some leaves and don't need to do everything. Sporadically, you could do a few leaves, you could do a few sections on his body, but the face, uh, all the sections I have outlined with the waterproof gel pen. The brushes I used for this painting were number 8 and number 12 and a liner brush. If you don't have a liner brush, you can use number 2. So that's my material, and the paper was Canson paper, simple Canson paper. So now the giraffe is really looking beautiful. Everything has been outlined. I left a few sections free and I left a few leaves. Hope you enjoyed this.